Hello, I'm Anna from CS department. I've come here to record my 7th experiment of my WebTech lab, and this is about using jQuery. jQuery is basically a library functions of all the JavaScript, and we have a script tag where we'll have all our jQuery predefined functions already there. You can even copy and paste this as a website, maybe from online link, or if you want you can just download it, and I have my jQuery file downloaded in my site root here, and this can be copied and pasted here. And now using jQuery, I'm supposed to create a page which has a modal. Modal is where when you click on a button, I want some content to drop down, and then I want a content to close up. And then the second one, I'm supposed to do a tags where I'll have a content, and when I click on the heading, I want all the content inside to be dropped down. And third one, I'll have 4 to 5 images in a certain height and width. When I click on it, I want that to be displayed quite bigger. And next one is for animating. So the animation we have already done in a previous experiments, and now as we go for modal function, I have the same form elements inside a input tag with a button, and value will be open for it, and I have a content inside my model, and I have a close tag. And for this I'm supposed to write a jQuery. So for this, normally a jQuery function will start with a document.ready function. That function actually indicates the anonymous function, and inside the document everything should run. So this tag is a mandatory tag, and inside this we have to write out a jQuery statements. And first, we are going to click on the button. So clicking on a button normally has the click function. So like normally clicking, so you should give the ID of the button and then click the function, and then whether it should show as a function. It's an effect in jQuery. So if you give this effect, what actually happens when I click on open, I want the content to be shown. When I click on the button close, the content should be hiding. So I've given the jQuery for it. And the second one, I have put a tag. So on top of that, I want to display all this. So I'm giving a content of French 1, French 2, French 3. It's all about French, and I've given few contents inside, and I have a separate ID for it and a class for it. So to call up these function as continue by the model, same. When I click on the French one, I actually want the content to display inside. So same, when I use a hashtag, that's for ID, and when I use a dot, that's for the class selector, and then I use it, and I'm giving slide toggle. Slide toggle is a function given in that's an effect in jQuery, where when you click it, the content will come down. So when you click back again on the heading, the content will go. So we are giving similarly for all the 3 paras like that. And now the third one, I have an other tag called image tag. On top of that, I'm going to display all other images a bit bigger. So I've given 4 division tags which has all the 4 images, and I've given the jQuery for it. So I have CSS written inside, so I just want the picture to play when I click on the image. So inside so like this is for the first image tag. So when I click on it, the function will be displayed. So when this click is being clicked, so I want this image 1 to be displayed on the main tag of image, that is under the division tag. So I'm giving a background image, and the size will be cover, and this is similarly done for all the 3 images. So image 2, image 3, and image 4. And for all these, I've actually written a CSS code, and that's an internal script style writing. So I've given a background color for the overall site, that we have blue color, and for all the division tags, I have given div. Ash div is my ID for a div tag. So this modal will be displaced into that color, and then I have a tag called next, and for the paragraph, for the French and for the heading, I've given separate colors. And for the image backdrop, for the div tag, I've given a color, and for all the 3 images, I want that to be displayed as inline block. And then for each and every image 1 ID, I've given the image inside, so that the image will be displayed as soon as I open my page, and then when I click on it, the image will be displayed there. And this one is for the animation. So my code for the animation is here. Yeah, so I've given a button and I've just given a div tag for it, and I'm giving the image in my CSS for that ID pasta, and then displays inline block, and I'm giving a cover, and I'm giving position as absolute. And then here for the animate, you have a function called animate. You have an effect animate in your jQuery. So when you click on that button, start, when I click on the function called start, so this CSS will be, so it is in absolute. From that it will animate towards right in the slower motion. That's what this actually attempts to tell. And so when I run this, overall my jQuery should work. So before typing a jQuery program, we have to push on the script inside, otherwise the jQuery is not going to work. Now let's see the output of it. When I run my file, see, you can actually see a blue color, that's for the body I've given, and this is my model button. When I clicked it, I have my model button showing. When I click on the close button, my model goes off. I have given fast when it opens, slow when it closes. Okay. So next one is this one. As I told, when I click on French, I want the content to be displayed. I've given separate colors for each. So similarly for French 2, French 3. When I click on it back again, it goes back. And this is the revision tag we have given for the picture to display, which has already been displayed. When I click on it, you get the image on it. So when I click on it, you get the image. Then this is where the animate starts. So when I click on the start button, my thing gets animated towards the right. So that's all about this. And finally, we have to upload this in a web host, so that you will have a website where you can see it from anywhere. And that's all about this jQuery. Thank you so much for watching my video.